The power of ritual, grounding, purpose, and positive change. Welcome back to learning more about how our psychology is anchored in our physiology and how our physiology helps create our psychology. I'm Dr. Stacey Reuille-Dupont, and today we're going to explore the profound impact that rituals can have on our lives. Rituals aren't just habits, they are purposeful actions that help us ground our experiences, provide structure, and foster a deeper sense of meaning. From a psychological perspective, rituals and routines are incredibly powerful tools for building mental health, focus, and overall well-being. Research in psychology and behavioral science tells us that rituals serve several vital functions. They help us manage emotions, create a sense of control, and foster connection with ourselves and with others. Rituals and routines help us create a self-narrative. They can be things that we do unintentionally, they can be positive or negative, or they can be things that we set our lives up with around intentionality and to make sure that we are doing what we want to do every day to create the life that we want. If you want to become more healthy, you must have healthy habits. If you want to think more positively, you must practice positive thinking. Those sorts of rituals and routines and habits will help you drive your life towards who you want to be and have congruence in the sense of self that you develop for who you are in the world. According to studies by leading psychologists like Dr. Martin Seligman and Dr. Roy Baumeister, rituals enhance our ability to find meaning and purpose in our daily lives. They provide structure amidst chaos and can transform ordinary moments into something sacred. Rituals offer a psychological anchor, helping us feel grounded in the present moment. They reduce anxiety by providing a sense of predictability. When we perform a ritual, we engage our brain's prefrontal cortex, the area responsible for planning decision-making, which calms the amygdala, the part of the brain associated with fear and stress. In fact, Dr. Barbara Fredrickson's research on positive psychology shows that rituals can increase our experience of positive emotions, broaden our thoughts, and build enduring personal resources, both mental and emotional. Rituals are also powerful motivators for behavior change. According to Dr. B.J. Fogg's work in behavior science, creating tiny rituals or micro habits makes it easier to stick to positive health behaviors such as exercising or healthy eating. By linking new behaviors to existing rituals, we reinforce those actions in our brains, making them more likely to become part of our daily lives. Think about every time you start your day with a short meditation and end your workout with a stretching routine. You're not just doing a task. You're telling your brain, this is who I am. This is what I do. This identity-based motivation described by Dr. James Clear in Atomic Habits helps us maintain consistent action over time. Research by exercise physiologists such as Dr. James Annecy or Dr. Michelle Seeger has shown that successful exercise routines often involve rituals. Rituals provide a psychological cue. It's time to move and can be more motivating than willpower alone. Similarly, rituals around nutrition, like mindful eating practices or meal prepping, encourage healthier choices and reduce decision fatigue. When you ritualize your health behaviors, you create a natural framework for positive change. You're not just working out or eating well, you're creating meaningful experiences that align with your deeper values. This builds not only on physical health, but also mental resilience and emotional well-being. So why does this matter for mental health? Because rituals give us a sense of purpose. They help us feel connected to ourselves and to others and to something greater than ourselves. Dr. Daniel Kahneman, a Nobel Prize-winning psychologist, emphasizes that our well-being is directly linked to the narratives we create about our lives. Rituals help shape those narratives in positive and meaningful ways. Whether it's a morning walk, a gratitude practice, or a simple tea ceremony, these routines are more than just actions. They are affirmations of love, life, and connection. They ground us in the present, reminding us of what truly matters. So if you are interested in starting to change your life and create a more positive and a more congruent sense of self between who you are and what you do, then start simple. Start with one thing today that you can change that becomes a ritual and a routine in your life. Something that is moving you forward to the goal on who you want to be and how you want to live. This is one of the reasons that almost every major spiritual belief has some form of ritual and routine, has some sort of prescribed practices that you should be doing every day if you are adhering to that spiritual routine or those tendencies, because they help you anchor the narrative of who you are. So anything we do over time becomes a facet of our own identity. The trick is we must practice with consistency, even when it gets boring. We must practice over time. And this consistency is not about huge leaps and bounds. Rarely will we make behavior change in really big swaths. We're going to make them in small, incremental, one step at a time changes, which is why many of our things like 12-step programs, habit forming programs, new exercise routines are all staggered in a step-by-step fashion. And that's because when we can get those rituals and routines in over time, we actually anchor the behaviors, the habits, and the beliefs that go with them into who we believe we are. When we do that, we create a life for ourselves. It's up to you whether you create the life you want or one you're handed. So if you're just doing what you've always done because somebody told you that's what you should do and that's what everybody around you is doing, but it's not making you happy, it's not bringing you joy, it's not making positive changes in your life, maybe time to look for some new habits, some new routines, and some new rituals. I invite you to reflect on the rituals in your own life. What do you do that brings you peace, focus, or joy? Let us know in the comments below. How can you create new rituals that support your mental health and physical health? Remember, rituals are a powerful tool for grounding, meaning making, and positive change. They are your anchor amidst waves of life. Start today, find your ritual, ground yourself in the practice, and watch how it transforms your experience of life. Thank you for joining me today as we explore another facet of how your psychology is anchored in your physiology and how your physiology is shaped by your psychology. Until next time, be well and live with purpose. I'm Dr. Stacey Reuille-Dupont, and if you're looking for some more help in this area, check us out at studiob.life, or you can learn more about me at stacyRD.com. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and make sure that you connect with us on social media.